Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Egan, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. Eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I am getting a bit drowsy, so this might be helpful. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yam around about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear a super cool shirt, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for your day, folks? Well, it happens to be my brand spanking new, boom, Grimm shirt. I mean, I know it doesn't say Grimm, but that's their symbol. Which, if you were unfamiliar, Grimm is a, Grimm is a local horror metal band. Very high energy, very theatrical. Just totally into it. Like I ran into these guys sometime last year, 2023, when they were on tour with another band that I was there to see. I'd actually not been aware of them, despite them being part of the local scene. But yeah, man, like just right from the get-go, I was impressed by what they were doing. You know, I love that type of stuff. I love very sort of theatrical performances and everything. And, you know, I just love kind of just the energy they were putting into it. And it's actually pretty funny because, like, I'm, you know, friends with the lead singer now. And, like, he's such an unassuming guy once he takes off the mask. He puts that thing on and, like, just the energy that they put out is so cool. I like him so much. I've seen him a few times now. And I've actually got video of each of the performances I've attended, just in case maybe you want to check out their stuff. If nothing else, I can point you in their direction. They're a very good band. But what am I trying for your day, folks? Why might I need it? Because, again, I am just getting a little bit drowsy. Well, it happens to be, I think I got this at Thornton's. It's been a little bit since I bought it. It's Celsius! Not just any Celsius. This is Celsius Live Fit Essentials Fruit Burst Flavor. Energy Plus Essential Performance, Zero Sugar. Sparkling fruit punch. Zero sugar, 270 milligrams of caffeine. Yeah, that's definitely going to help. Aminos, it's kosher. Accelerates metabolism, physical cognitive performance, no artificial. Yeah. So this is one of those like energy drinks. It's like a pre-workout kind of thing, and it's like, oh no, and if you drink it, it'll go over there and, you know, like your favorite cartoon from when you were a kid will suddenly come back on the air with new episodes. Like, they make all these goofy promises, and it's like, it's an energy drink. I mean, I'm not saying it might not do those things, but it's like, it's just an energy drink. Say what you want for, like, Monster. Monster's like, look, if you fucking drink this shit, your goddamn blood will turn neon green, but you will be able to stay up if you need to do a test, or, you know, if you're driving somewhere late at night or something like that. It might knock, like, an extra 20 minutes off your life, but So anyway, this is Celsius. I don't know if I've ever reviewed Celsius on the show. Maybe. But anyway, let's get a thing for the thing. Shall we get a thing for the thing? It looks like that. Ha 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 ha. Let's give it a go. Yeah, I'm just a little bit sluggish because I went over there and did 3 reviews in a row. I did McDonald's, their Bacon Cajun Ranch McCrispy Sandwich. Go watch that review. And then I also did couple things from Dairy Queen. I did their cherry dipped cone, and I did their Nutter Butter milkshake, and I also had a big fish sandwich in there. So like I'm a little bit weighed down right now. That smells like a fruit punch energy drink. Ooh, okay. That's doing a lot of things. Some of which I like, some of which I don't. So, I don't have a lot of experience with Celsius. Like, they're just not a brand I hit up with any regularity. So I didn't know what to expect coming into this. What I got, there's sort of a tart fruit punch flavor, which it's not entirely surprising. A lot of times energy drinks will use, like, a tartness to kind of hide some of that energy drink flavor. Plus, they have that and the zero sugar flavor that they have to contend with. And if you watch my show, you already know what I'm talking about, the zero sugar stuff. It's, you know, because they're sweetening it with something. Let's see if we can see what it is. Ba, 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 ba. Ginger root, calcium. Sucralose. Yeah, so it's flavored with sucralose. Thing is, like, if it's not sugar, it's something else, and you're going to taste the difference. So yeah, they went with kind of a tart fruit punch flavor to it. Thing is, first of all, it does not do the best job of hiding the energy drink flavor. You can definitely still taste that energy drink aspect to it. So there's that. The zero sugar aspect is hidden better than the energy drink aspect, but it's still there a little bit, but it's fairly negligible. It's not too bad. So what you end up with is, like, again, you have this, like, sort of tart fruit punch flavor that at first it was almost more of a berry or like a cherry kind of flavor for me. Then it hit more of like a, kind of an overall sort of fruit punch flavor. But like even the flavor of the fruit punch itself, like it really kind of like there's a roller coaster with that flavoring. Initially, it's just tart initially it's just kind of fruity and tart. Then you get more of the fruit punch flavor kind of kicking in. Tartness kind of dials back a little bit. And then it reaches sort of an interesting crescendo where it's like, it tastes like, despite the fact that the flavor itself is kind of waning, it kind of tastes the most like the fruit punch nearer to the end. So the fruit punch takes you on a bit of a ride. I don't know that I like the tartness, though. It's, again, I get what they're doing with it. I understand why they're doing it. But I think there's been enough energy drinks out now that have found ways to cope with the energy drink flavor and the zero sugar flavor. I think that they could have done it without being so tart with the flavor. Because when I think fruit punch, yeah, some bite is nice, but, like, it's almost tart to the point of being sour. And I don't like that very much. I mean, it's okay. Two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Probably not, and kinda. I think for me, I don't actively dislike it, per se, but, excuse me, I don't actively dislike it, but I think that when I consider all of the energy drink flavor options that are available, I don't have any reason for this. They're way better fruit punch tasting, and like, again, there's all the metabolism and I'm not talking about that, I'm just talking about flavor. There's definitely better fruit punch flavored ones out there than this. This one, it's kind of a weird mix, because, like, I'll give it this, it has personality. It's one that's memorable for, not all the right reasons, but some of them. I give it a certain amount of credit for hiding the zero sugar aspect of it pretty well. But again, it's just, that tartness at the beginning I don't like, and I think that kind of spoils it for me. And it's just like, yeah, I don't hate it or anything, but I don't need to go back to it. I got other energy drinks that I'm a much bigger fan of the flavors of. But if I'm recommending it, I mean, if you are somebody who you're into, like, the pre-workout, hullabaloo, magical powers, fucking energy drink stuff, this is an option for you. Again, I don't hate it, but I could see some people liking it. If you enjoy kind of a tart fruit punch flavor, this might be your jam. I don't enjoy that all that much, so for me, it doesn't work the way that I would have hoped. But again, even at its worst, I don't hate it. So I'm sure there's some people out there who would probably genuinely enjoy it. If nothing else, give it a shot. I think it does have its merits for what it is. But anyway, I'm so tired. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly fruit punch-tastic rest of your life, but not like this fruit punch, like for proper fruit punch. Proper fruit punch, good time. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me, I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, I think the combination of everything that I've eaten today is just kind of like blah, 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 a little bit. And kind of like I said, like I'm fine. I don't feel sick. It just, I have this phrase that I came up with years ago. Usually when I go out to eat at buffets, it needs to find out where it's going to live. Once it figures out the harmony, I'll be okay. But sport, we run into those situations. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what I want you to do is, if you watch my show and you, for whatever reason, are inspired to do your own food YouTube show, or maybe you're somebody who already does one, because like I do have people who watch my show who, also do reviews. I watch other people who do reviews as well, because, it's interesting to see what other people's takes on stuff are, and fucking I'm certainly not omnipotent in my opinion. Yet. But, hopefully, if you do any food review stuff of your own, you will be wiser in your decisions than I have been in mine, as far as how you piecemeal these things out and stuff. That's actually, genuinely, if you go back and you watch my earlier reviews, they were almost always in the back room of my house. And then I shifted more to the truck. And now it's almost, not exclusively the truck, but it's mostly a truck. And there were a lot of reasons for that, but a big part of it was because I would do these reviews and I would do them like in batches. So like sometimes I'd be over there and I'd just have like this like stockpile of stuff next to my chair that I was reviewing stuff in. And I'd be there for like 4 hours reviewing stuff. And at the end of it, I would want to die. At least if I'm in the truck, I tend to be a little bit more restrained about it and a little bit more reasonable. So, anyway, bye.